What is up, my friends? It is MBDX Red Bull, aka Tryhard Gamer 32. So I've created a full guide to completing the Easter egg. Pop goes the Weasel. First thing you're gonna want to do is feed all 3 dogs, and then get the tomahawk. The next thing you're gonna want to do for sure is to try to get all the plane parts and take the plane at least 1 to 3 times. You have to take it a minimum of 3 times before you do the numbers section, and you'll see what I'm talking about later. So you want to take it 3 times at the minimum. You'll have to take it 4 times altogether to actually do the Easter egg, but 3 times before you can type in the prisoners' numbers. Right here I'm just showing you all the locations of the hidden skulls, just in case you don't know where they're all at. This is part of the step of completing the Easter egg. You have to get all 5 skulls, and then you have to go to the warden's office and get a free blender gat that pops out. So here's the location of the skulls. First one is on the roof. Second one and third ones are both on the dock area. And if you're wondering how I know these is here, you can go to Afterlife mode, and when you're in Afterlife mode, there will be a blue skull emblem. You can only see in Afterlife. So I mean, I know where these are at for a while, but if you haven't ever got them before, that's how you know where they're at. I also have a complete guide to making the zombie shield and the acid gat kit if you are interested in knowing where the parts are at for those. The 4th part for the skull, you can get these skulls in any order too, it doesn't matter which order you get them in. But the 4th piece that I got is on the telephone pole area in the warden's office. You look out the window by the speed cola, just aim your tomahawk at the top of the telephone pole and throw. Then the last piece is in the toilet over here with skulls. It's by the spawn. Then I quit talking there just so you could hear the laugh. That's how you know you got all 5 skulls, and that when you walk into the warden's office, you will have the blender gat waiting for you. You hear the teddy bear laugh from the previous games. And voila, there it is. The next step would be to destroy the poster. There's a poster by the warden's office on one of the last jail cells. You have to destroy that poster with your tomahawk. Go into Afterlife mode, and there's a tunnel there now. You look on the ground by the tunnel, and there's a spoon. Keep zapping the spoon, and then you hear that teddy bear laugh again, and then you know you got the spoon. There is one more spoon in the cafeteria, which I'm not 100% sure if you need to get this one for the Easter egg, but I do know you need to get it for the golden spork if you want to get that. But I just get it anyways just to be safe, to make sure. Don't skip any steps. Right there, you can barely see it. Then you hear that guy yelling at you. That's how you can verify that you have indeed got the second spoon. Then after you've taken the plane 3 times, this is what I'm talking about for the numbers. You go into Afterlife in the Citadel tunnels, you go to the bottom, and you type in 4 numbers. I will show you the 4 numbers. It's the prisoners' numbers. It doesn't matter which order you type these in either, just as long as you type these numbers in. 872 is one of the numbers. 101 or 011. Third number is 386, which turns out to be 863. And then the 4th number is 481, which turns out to be 814. And then I'm going to stop talking and let you listen to the story, because I think it's a pretty interesting story. There's headphones that pop up and tells a story. You have to walk in order to get the headphones, and I'm gonna stop talking.
Today, I'm going to give you some insight into one of the more interesting tales from the prison's history. Over the decades, Alcatraz has seen more than its fair share of daring escape attempts. However, few were as audacious as the one undertaken by 4 inmates on New Year's Eve, 1933. Thought to be the brainchild of an inmate by the name of Albert Arlington, the outrageous scheme was as unlikely as its mastermind. It's believed that Arlington, aka the Weasel, somehow convinced 3 other inmates that he had devised a foolproof plan to escape the law. It was a plan that would see them literally taking to the skies on a makeshift aircraft of Arlington's own design. Mystery to this day. What is known is that no such plane was ever built. Instead, the group's plans for freedom soon descended into bitter argument and infighting. The plan falling apart, anger and frustration ultimately leading to a brutal altercation between the misguided Arlington and his former co-conspirators.
Should have just walked the other way.
Armed only with makeshift weapons, Finn O'Leary, Sal DeLuca, and Billy Hanson lured the unsuspecting Arlington to the roof, where they intended to exact a bloody and violent revenge. And so it was here, beneath the dark and stormy winter skies, that the hapless Arlington met his grisly end, bleeding to death on the cold concrete roof. For their participation in the murder, the 3 collaborators were sent to death by electric chair. Justice came swiftly. On the morning of January 19, 1934, the execution order was carried out.
Okay, so this right here will be the 4th time we are going to the bridge. You gotta make sure you know that. This will be the 4th time. Doesn't matter how many times you go, but you have to go at least 3 times to get the numbers. And this is just our 4th time overall. And then, once you do that, once you listen to all the pieces, you want to have one guy go into afterlife mode. I don't think it matters who it is. And then have him, while he's in afterlife mode, jump onto the plane. And then it puts everybody else in afterlife mode. And then puts them on the plane automatically, I believe. Then, at the end of this video, I'll also have another video to show you the alternate ending. In this video, we let Weasel kill us, and then it says the cycle is broken. If you kill Weasel, it says the cycle continues, and I'll show you that as well. And then I'll also show you on the alternate ending, I'm going to show you it's a 2-player. So yes, to answer everybody's questions that I keep reading and keep asking me, you can do the Easter egg with just 2 players as long as one of them is Weasel. And I think it'll, from what I've seen, every time I've played 2 players, it has been Weasel, has been one of the characters.
I had a feeling it was you from the start.
There you go, the cycle's broken. If you have never done this before, a achievement would pop up and it would show you that you pop goes Weasel, you broken cycle. Actually, on the next video, I'm going to show you whenever me and my brother was playing. This is the first time I've ever done the Easter egg, and you'll see here that I actually let Weasel die, and it gave me the achievement here, so you'll see. But I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I want to thank NGT Zombies for helping a lot, because I watched his video to know a lot of this. I figured out some of it on my own, but I watched his video to figure out some of it. So, thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for watching. Peace, YouTube.